Once again, part 3 on public affairs. Aweeabayari here with Maya Badiat of Passport Services. We're getting a lot of very useful information, and for you future travelers, you have to listen to this particular segment. Now, Maya, may I call you Maya?
You may.
Yes, thank you so much. Maya, I know a lot of people, sometimes they don't even know where they keep their passports until they really plan to travel. And lo and behold, one day they discover that their passport is not as perfectly clean and kept really nice. So what's important? How to keep your passport so that you can be allowed entry to any country?
I mean, I recommend keeping your passport with some type of book cover made for the size of a passport to keep it safe and protected, because it's true, if the passport appears damaged in a way that is unacceptable, you won't be able to travel. And sometimes it's hard to clearly know what determines unacceptable passport. Really, it's that bio data page that has all of your information on it. You want that to be clearly visible with no signs of distress or wear. If you're worried about your passport being damaged to the point where you can't travel, then you should renew it.
Mm-hmm. Now, what is damaged? What is the word damage? What does it mean?
It can be damaged in many different ways. I've seen passports that have gone through the wash that has made the pages in the book starting to tear up at the corners. I've seen dogs have gotten a hold of the passport and chewed on it, and there are holes poked through it. Another passport was in a house fire. So usually you can tell if it is damaged to the point of needing to be replaced because it's very obvious.
So if it's lost and stolen, the passport, do you change the passport number again and reissue a new passport? And what happens to that stolen passport? Is it recovered? You try to recover that?
That's exactly right. So you would get a new passport. When your new passport is issued, you would report the previous passport as lost or stolen. So if anybody found it and tried to use it, it's invalidated, and that would show up in the system. That's why we encourage people to do that online as soon as they realize that their passport is missing. Another point of advice is that you should have a photocopy or keep a picture of your passport, because imagine you've lost it and you don't remember the number. So when you're trying to report it lost or stolen, you're missing a piece of information in that report. So make sure you have a picture of your passport when you travel, just in case you find yourself in a situation where it's been lost or stolen.
Yes. How secure are we with our passports? In other words, a lot of people sometimes they fill out a form, they ask for the passport number, etc. And some people are hesitant to give all that information. That's confidential because who knows, they will just send it through email to various agencies. And so how do we protect our passport?
And I think you would protect your passport the way you protect any of your personally identifiable information. Your information on your driver's license, your ID, anything in your wallet. You would protect your passport the same way. You would know where it is. You would keep it on your person. You want to be as careful as you can to not be in a situation where you have to report it as lost or stolen.
And how secure are passports? Are you really able to detect if somebody had put another picture on that passport?
Our passports have some pretty advanced security features. A couple years ago, we rolled out our next generation passport, which has enhanced security features. So we're looking pretty good.
With the advance in technology, are we going also to digital passports? I think some countries have done that now or started doing it.
There have been questions today at the Travel and Adventure Show about a mobile passport. That is not issued by us. The mobile passport has a name that makes us think it's a passport that we can store on our phones, but that's not true. It's more of like an alternative to global entry. So right now, no digital passports, physical book in hand.
And is the passport the best document you can present, especially when you enter federal agencies, if you don't have a real ID?
So that's a very, very good point you bring up. A U.S. passport is a real ID alternative. And so for folks that don't have a real ID, we encourage them to try out the passport card, which is not good for international air travel, but it's a great form of ID. It's a real ID alternative. It fits in your wallet. It's the size of your driver's license, and it's also good for land or sea travel.
And final question: there are some travelers who have dual citizenship. So when they travel, what do you suggest they use? Their U.S. passport or their other passport?
Generally speaking, U.S. citizens would travel on their U.S. passport in and out of the United States, but that would be a personal choice on that individual.
Thank you so much, Maya Badiat, for joining us today. And any final reminders to those people who are intending to apply for their first or maybe a renewal of their passport?
Absolutely. Any traveler who needs a passport, whether you're renewing or it's the first time or yours was lost or if it's your child, go to the official source of information for passport services, and that's our government website, travel.state.gov. Always look for that .gov for government. That is going to be the official source. There are other websites that may have the word passport in it or may appear to be official, but your first stop should always be travel.state.gov, and make sure that you don't wait to renew your passport and you apply way in advance of your trips.
Thank you so much, Maya, for all passport services. Remember the name. That's Maya Badiat. Thank you so much for joining us today. Aweeabayari saying goodbye for now. Thanks so much for watching. May God bless you always.